it's the anniversary podcast. Right?
Oh shit, I forgot. Yeah, it's the anniversary podcast and shit. All right, people, welcome back. We reporting live from a bunker in hot ass Riverside.
Hot as fuck today, man. It seems like every time I come over here, it's hot as shit.
Welcome to Riverside.
Yeah,
we were just talking about this shit last night at the party I was. But yeah, man, it's hot as fuck over here. You know what I'm saying? But we got the AC blast. I'm about to turn the AC off so get that noise out the background and shit. Yeah, you know. But yeah, we about to get into some horror related, you know, news and shit. So
yeah. It was a trip, man, because I was looking through my phone, right? I was looking at my photos.
Yeah.
My Google photos. And then it shows what happened a year ago. And it was that post, the first post for the podcast. I was tripping out. That's when I sent it to you. I was like, man, we got to get together and do another podcast. So here we are.
Episode 7, people.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
So what's up, man? What horror events have we need to cover? I think we should start off with, well, I don't know, do you have Netflix?
Yeah, I have Netflix.
Have you seen the movie Fear Street 1, 2, and 3?
I seen the first 2. I still haven't finished the third one. Okay. But I hear it's the best one, but I still haven't.
Have you not finished it because you don't like them?
No, I like the first 2. The third one, I seen the beginning of it and it threw me off because it's set all the way in 1660, 600.
Yeah, 1666.
Yeah, so I was a little thrown off. It seems like reincarnation is a thing in this movies because are the characters. Because you know what I'm saying, like in the third one, I see that the young characters are now playing other characters from that time period.
Oh yeah,
you know
it's not reincarnation, but it's just like they're just playing the roles of the people from that time. I don't think it's really reincarnation.
Oh, okay.
I just see what they're trying to do. They're just trying to reuse the same characters.
Yeah, it saves money.
Yeah, it saves money, and it's cool. You know, you get to see them in a different role.
Actors,
and they have these actors. They have good acting skills.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw some of part 3, but the way they talk, they're using the accent from back in the day.
Yeah,
they did it pretty good.
Yeah,
I saw 1, 2, and 3. I saw them all. I thought they were good. I didn't think they were great, but I like the fact that it's a real throwback to the '90s slasher film.
Yeah,
it was really cool. I think it was really well made. I'm assuming it pays homage to those type of films, the slasher films. Like for example, part 1, it starts off with the intro where the girl gets killed. Spoiler alert, sorry.
Spoiler alert.
But it's similar to Scream. Do you remember?
Yeah, it is like Scream.
It's super similar. Even the gore, it's there. So I appreciated that. It was pretty cool. Nice throwback. And I think they did a good job with the 90s. I think that was part 1, right?
Yeah, it was 1994, I believe.
Yeah, 1994.
Great year.
They put some cool music too. The soundtrack is pretty cool.
The soundtrack's cool.
The way they dressed also was very 90-ish. So yeah, whoever wrote this did their homework with it, and I think they did a good job in capturing that era, the 1990s, with the music, the style, even some of the slang words.
Yeah.
And even the movie itself was 90-ish horror type with its slasher type of movie. It was good. I enjoyed it. So if you like those type of films, I think you'll enjoy it. It's a fun movie.
The second one's like the second I guess the second one in the trilogy or whatever. It feels a lot like a Friday the 13th vibe with the camp in there in the summer camp or whatever.
And it was a lot like a 70s type of movie.
Yeah.
And it also had a great soundtrack. It had some pretty cool
I like that they played your boy on it, David Bowie, the man, the man who sold the world. They played that. So I was stuck. I was like, oh shit, that's my shit. Yeah,
I love me some Bowie.
Cool. Yeah, Bowie's the shit.
Yeah, so you might enjoy that one too. And the last one too, it was good.
Oops, sorry, my phone.
The fuck, man?
Sorry.
Didn't I just? The last one. And you know what it reminded me of? The one with Winona Ryder, where she's, what is it called? It's takes place in the 16th century. Witch trials, Salem witch trials.
They made a movie about that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, they never seen it with Winona Ryder.
I didn't see. I didn't know she even made that.
Dude, yeah, you gotta watch it. It's pretty cool.
Flew under my radar.
It's similar, super similar to that one. I think there's even a character named John in there too.
Oh, great. So that's what it's kind of like.
It's kind of like that one.
Oh.
Yeah. It's got a cool twist to it. You're not gonna see it coming. But
and isn't this based on R.L. Stein books, right? The old ones. I think they were pre-Goosebumps era. They were the Fear Street books.
I think so. I never read those books.
Me neither. I think they were a little bit before our time. I think I'm sort of remember the book covers from them, but I never read them either.
I'm assuming they were darker?
Yeah, I guess so. R.L. Stein had no problem killing teenagers in this series.
In a gory way.
Yeah, in a gory way. It's not like Goosebumps where kids might survive and shit. You know what I'm saying? They kill everybody.
Nobody is safe. Yeah. Not even the main characters.
Don't get used to any of these characters. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah,
it doesn't end well for anybody. It seems like. Yeah.
Don't root for anybody because, it just ends bad.
It's like I don't know if you've seen it. Suicide Squad 2, the new one. Is
I haven't seen it, man. Damn, is it good?
It's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew it was gonna be good because James Gunn.
Yeah, James Gunn.
He directed Guardians of the Galaxy, and I also felt like when I first saw the trailer for Guardians of the Galaxy, I was like, that movie's gonna suck. Then I went to go see it, and I loved it. So I know that this new one that he directed is gonna be good as well.
Yeah.
And I really want to see it. It's good.
It's really fun, bro. It's way better than the first one. James Gunn, he does his thing, man. Like gory, funny, all that shit.
Who would have been better? Is it Killshot? Is it
Deadshot?
Deadshot.
From the first one.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, who did a better role? Will Smith or Idris Elba? I think it's
Idris Elba's character isn't Deadshot, but he's very similar. It's very similar to where you can tell that they just rewrote the script to fit Idris Elba in, because I think Will Smith was originally supposed to play that Deadshot again.
Yeah.
I guess he didn't want to do it, and so they got Idris Elba to do a very similar. Even with the daughter, he has a daughter just like Will Smith did in the first one.
Okay.
So it's kind of a similar thing, but Idris Elba's really good in it, though. I'm not gonna lie.
What about Sylvester Stallone's role? Does he have a big role in it?
Oh man, everybody loves that damn shark, man. King Shark, man.
I saw something. I think he posted on social media or something. Somebody wrote an article about it, that he's been like the only actor that's has in the past 6 decades a movie that's gone #1.
Really?
In the box office or billboards.
Well, that's cool for him, man.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Rocky.
You know he did porn?
No, I did. What the fuck? No, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Wow, that's wild.
He did porn.
Dark actor stories. I forgot. There's a few other. There's one other actor. I don't know if it was Al Pacino or somebody. I read they were prostituting themselves like before they got to be actors. I was like, wow. But think about the times though. They were in New York City, 70s, 80s.
Anything goes.
You know what I'm saying? Like that was the dirty, grimy days and shit. You know what I'm saying? So hey, I guess so.
I also saw something about The Exorcist. I think
the remake.
Well, what I read was that Universal Pictures picking up the rights to the movie Exorcist. I think there's gonna be like 3 new movies.
Oh, okay.
$400 million deal.
A new trilogy. I hope they wrote a good arc.
I hope so.
I hope they have an outline. I hope this ain't no like Force Awakens type deal with Star Wars.
I hope they do justice to this movie because I like Part 1.
Part 1's dope. Part 3's dope.
Do you think if you were to watch it now, like if that movie were to come out today, do you think it'd still have that effect that it did back then? Do I like this movie because I saw it when I was a kid and it scared the shit out of me? Yeah, and the nostalgia factor plays a part of it. So do you think if it were to come out now that we would still like it as much as we did when we were kids?
It's hard to say though, because right now we've seen so many movies that were based off The Exorcist that try to do the same thing.
That's
so
true.
It's really hard to say.
So it's not like we're gonna watch anything new.
Yeah, exactly. It would have to be a real shocker. I just don't see it. I mean,
Yeah.
It's weird.
Sad to say, but I think you're right, my friend. It just wouldn't be anything new.
Yeah. But speaking of nostalgia, I've been I think that I didn't see the first Exorcist first. I think I seen Exorcist 3 first, and then seen Exorcist 1. So I think that's why it never hit me on that like traumatic. Because some people are traumatized by it. But I think I was a little bit older by the time I seen the third one. By the time I seen the first one, I had already seen the third one.
Okay.
So yeah.
I saw a documentary. I think you saw a documentary too, right? Where people were fainting in the movie when it first came out in the 70s. People were. I see some ladies crying.
It starts off slow, but then it builds up to the end. I think that's what's good about it. Nowadays, a movie's trying to scare you right from the beginning, trying to hit you with jump scares and all that shit. And Exorcist took its time.
So moving to another topic. It was Friday the 13th, just a few days ago.
Yes.
Sunday today. Friday was Friday the 13th. What did you do, my friend?
I didn't do shit. I don't think I did anything on Friday, except probably paint or something. Yeah. I usually don't go all out. I don't know, Friday 13th to me, I always forget that it's even going to be a thing by the time I realize it. I'm like, oh, no wonder people are posting Jason pictures.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to watch Friday the 13th. I saw the last one. I think it was 2009 or something like that.
Yeah, the remake version.
Yeah.
Reboot.
I saw the reviews of it. People didn't like it. I enjoyed it myself. I thought it was good. It had a little bit of everything in it. A throwback to the slashing. It even gives a recap of part one.
Yeah, it's basically... It's kind of like all the Friday 13th movies in one, in a way. Or at least the one to the third one, I think. 1 through 3.
Yeah, something like that. I was also reading an article about the franchise of it.
Yeah.
Corey Feldman, who came out in, I forgot what movie it was.
It's the fourth one, I think. I didn't see it.
He plays Tommy Jarvis.
Yeah, Tommy Jarvis, yeah.
And he comes out in, I can't remember the name of the movie, but according to an interview that he did, there was some legal battles going on with it. Well, anyway, all that stuff is settled. So hopefully we'll see a new Jason come out pretty soon. That'd be cool. I enjoy it.
I didn't know it was involved in any kind of,
That's why we haven't seen a Jason movie in, I don't know how many years, like a decade now. But it's because they were going through some legal battles. I don't know the details of it. But according to Feldman, it's over now. So hopefully we'll see a new Jason. Hopefully. Which would be cool.
No, we've voiced our opinion, or I guess our love for the Walking Dead and the Living Dead and all the Romero flicks.
Yeah.
And so lately I seen a trailer, man. I think I sent it to you.
Yeah.
It was
unbelievable.
The Night of the Living Dead. I think they're making it for the new generation, new shit.
Yeah.
So
the classic one.
Yeah, the classic. They're coming to get you, Barbara. That shit.
That one.
So I guess Warner Bros. Put out a animated one. I don't know what they're. Honestly, it looks like a cash grab to me. I just think because of the copyright things, because I guess anyone can do it. So they're like, fuck it, we'll just make this movie and get some quick money. But the animation, man, looks
terrible.
Really bad. I mean, it looks like film students trying to learn animation or something.
Yeah, it was terrible. I saw that trailer when you sent it to me. I was like, this is really a thing? And
the comment section was lit. Everybody had something to say about that shit. That shit was funny as fuck. And I don't know what's going on with that. Like, I would like to know the story behind that decision to make that. That's all I want to know. That shit came out of nowhere.
Why? I don't even feel. I'm a big Romero fan, and all I enjoy that movie. I love that movie. Night of the Living Dead. I'm not gonna waste my time watching that.
Nah, it was like, why watch that when you could just watch the original? Plus, I like the original, the black and white look to it.
Yeah.
And the movie already has a remake, the one from the 90s.
That's
what I'm saying? Which a lot of people like. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's directed by your boy, the dude who did the special effects, the makeup special effects.
Savini?
Yeah, he made it. So
Savini's
watch that or the original one.
Yeah, don't watch the animation one. If they would have done like a Japanese anime or something like that, that would have been cool. I would have seen that.
But it doesn't have that. It's just like a really basic looking ass animation, man. I almost feel like I could do that shit.
We should.
Yeah, I know, right?
I don't think there's rights to it.
I don't think there is. I think that's why people can do anything with it.
We should. You know what? Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I was reading an article about your boy Stephen King.
Oh, well, when he in trouble or something, he got locked up.
Nah, he did an interview and he named his 5 favorite movies. I'm sorry, not his 5 favorite movies, but his personal 5 favorite books.
Oh, okay.
So, I'll read them off. According to Stephen King, they asked him what his favorite books that he's written are, and they are Survivor Type, Misery, love that book. Lizzie's Story, I haven't read that one. The Stand, I've seen the movie, haven't read it. And Stand By Me, aka The Body. I haven't read that one either.
Me neither.
But in case you're wondering what his favorite 5 are, there you are.
Interesting.
Have you ever seen that movie, The Stand, or read the book?
I've heard about it. I'm not sure if I did see. Maybe if I did, I was a kid. I'm familiar with it, but I don't remember it.
I got vague memories of it, but when I saw it was a long time ago. But it was good. I thought it was a good movie.
Speaking of Stephen King, did you ever see the movie? It was a TV movie. It came out in the 90s. The Langoliers, I think it was called.
Langoliers?
Yeah. It was an interesting concept, but the movie itself had very weak CGI.
Yeah.
But the concept was dope. It was basically I don't know how to say it, lingerie or whatever the fuck shit.
That fucking movie.
Yeah. Well, basically, it's like those things eat the past or some shit. Like, you know how you move in time to the future or whatever. So those things are like these little monster-looking things, and they eat the past. And I think the movie is something about some people that got stuck in time in an airport, and then the Langoliers were coming, and they were like eating up reality and shit.
That sounds super weird.
It sounds, yeah. I mean, I think the concept's cool as fuck. I might need to read the book, you know what I mean? But the movie, I thought it was a TV movie, so of course the effects weren't all that great. But I thought the concept was really cool, man. It
sounds interesting.
Yeah.
It sounds pretty cool. Like you were just telling me about another movie where they combine sci-fi and horror together.
Oh yeah, the new Neil Bloom. I forgot how to say his last name. Blumenkamp or something like that.
Yeah.
The dude who did District 9 with
that was cool
with the cockroach aliens or whatever that was.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that movie.
It was body horror.
I think that dude did also what's that movie called?
Oh, Chappie? Yeah, I didn't see it. I know he did it.
It was cool.
Yeah.
It was cool.
He's good at sci-fi, man. Like, he knows in special effects. Like, I love how he does special effects on District 9.
And he's a good actor too himself.
Is he?
He's in the movie.
You know, I got to see him one time do the screening of District 9. Yeah, it was one of those free invite things where you sign up or whatever.
Oh, nice.
And I went with Austin. It was to some, it was like, I forgot the name of it, but I think it's a Jewish theater somewhere in LA by Culver City or something.
Okay.
It was like really fancy. Yeah. But I tell you what wasn't fancy. You would expect some place like that to have good seats, and no, that shit was cramped as fuck.
Yeah.
And I went with Austin. We were in the front, right, and we had a good, the director was right there talking about the movie, so that was cool. I think it was him and his wife. But I was standing next to like this, sitting next to this like reporter lady. Man, she kept taking pictures.
Yeah.
The whole fucking thing. She was like. I was like, damn, so annoying ass. And I was just sitting there, just uncomfortable, like.
You're like, do you know how much I paid for this ticket?
Actually, I didn't pay anything. It was free. So I couldn't complain too much, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was one of those things, if you got there late, there was no, guarantee that you'd get in. But luckily, we did get there kind of early, so we were able to get in there.
Oh, good.
But it was really expensive, too, like the food and shit. It was like kosher hot dogs, because it's Jewish and shit. So, yeah, it was crazy. But, yeah.
Shout out to the Jewish people.
That was an interesting place to go and movie, and just whole situation, seeing the director talk about the movie was pretty cool though.
This new one though, what is like the concept of it?
It seems the movie I think is called Demonic, and the concept seems to be something about virtual reality. Yeah, well obviously demons, but I think it's like the demons are somehow coming out of the virtual reality and into the real world. I think that's what I got out of it.
From the trailer, it looks cool. It's an interesting concept that did that, because I don't think I've ever seen anything like that before. And something new, something's always good. Yeah,
new concept. And I like how, like I said, Neil, he does good sci-fi. He knows how to make those effects and make it trippy and shit. Did you know he was supposed to direct Alien 5? Did you hear about that? Oh my god, there's a big ass controversy over that shit. Because you know how Alien Covenant came out?
Yeah.
Well, Alien 5 got announced around the same time. So Ridley Scott was going to make Alien Covenant, and Neil was going to make the new Alien 5 starring Ripley. He was going to try to bring Ripley back. He had all this dope-ass concept art. People going crazy about it. And then they're like, that shit got scrapped. And I think Ridley Scott had something to do with it. I think because he didn't want people probably confused, because Alien Covenant was coming out.
Okay.
And then they had, for somebody to make a sequel to original Alien series would probably maybe confuse people. I don't know. It was some kind of power play, in my opinion, man. Because Ridley Scott said there wasn't no script, but then there's rumors that there was, and even Sigourney Weaver said, you know what I mean? So I'm like, I don't know what happened, but it was a power play.
That's disappointing to hear. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it would have been a cool ass movie.
Man, I gotta send you the concept art, man. It's really dope. Yeah. Like, they have her like in one. She looks like she's wearing like a queen alien suit. You know how she did the power thing?
Yeah.
So in this one, I guess they're somehow working on the aliens or whatever, like researching them, and then they figure shit out. And so it's crazy.
Doesn't she die
in the third one? But I think what they were gonna do, they were gonna ignore the third one.
Just forget that she died.
Yeah.
That was a blooper.
I'm gonna show Eric some quick concept art, because it's pretty trippy. It's really good too.
Is it?
And it makes you want to just like, wow, I wish this could have been made. Like
They show the storyboards.
The dude who played the Marine. You know what I'm saying? He was back.
Oh, he's back. He's got a disfigured face, but he's back.
Yeah, he's
That's
supposed
pretty
to be
cool,
back.
man.
Yeah, so I'm telling you, they had for Ridley Scott to say that there wasn't no script. I'm like, I don't know, man. It seems like he definitely had a story in mind.
I'm looking at this.
It's crazy. I'm trying to find.
I like the detail of the whole art too. It's really cool.
You could see on some of the pictures it has like people cocooned like an Alien 2.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
whoever the artist is really good.
Yeah, shout outs to the concept artist, man. He's the one that really made people hungry for this movie.
How much do you think a concept artist makes?
Oh, I think they make good money. That's why I'm trying to be either that or what they call storyboard artists, which is like they just break down the sequence of the film, so director will know what to do.
Gotcha.
With the scenes and whatever, and they get paid more than comic book artists. So comic book artists, if y'all hearing that, they pay more than Marvel and all them to do story sequences. So
that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Man. I just seen the current your project that you just did.
Oh, the Predator.
It came out really good, bro.
Appreciate it. That shit took like 2 months, man.
2 months?
Yeah.
You got all of them in there too.
Yeah, that's why it was so hard, man. It was like a realistic story. I mean, realistic type, art.
Who was the most difficult one to draw out of all the characters from the movie Predator?
Predator was.
Oh, the actual Predator?
Yeah, because he has all that armor. That armor's really hard to draw because it's like sharp angles and shit.
Did that one take you the longest?
Yeah, and I actually redrew it because I had painted him once, and I just didn't like how big it was, and just like it just wasn't looking right. So I redid it and recolored it and made it different. And I really I'm glad I did and I didn't get lazy. Because if I would have been lazy and I'm just gonna leave it like that, I don't think it would have looked as cool. You know what I mean? But as you can see, this movie does look very interesting.
No, I'm looking at the concept art.
Yeah, look at this one.
It looks really good.
It looked like she was gonna be wearing some kind of Xeno suit or something.
Yeah.
So and he could do that kind of shit because if you watch District 9. And you see how he did all that, technology and the alien and dude turning into an alien.
The dude has a really good imagination, man.
Yeah, he does.
I think he would have done a great job with this new movie. It's a shame that it got scrapped.
Hollywood Politics, I think, was the...
Wow, was that Emily Blunt? Oh, man, that's cool. The little girl from
Newt.
Part 1.
Oh, that would have been cool, yeah. I think, Newt was supposed to come back, too.
All grown up?
Yeah.
That's Emily Blunt?
I think she was supposed to carry on the franchise. I think that's the whole goal that this thing was going to do.
Disappointed to see. Damn.
I know. Sorry to give you disappointment.
Yeah, the concept art looks really cool.
I can't find the one where she was fighting. Oh, I think it's this one. Look, she's in a Queen Xenomorph, and she's going to fight a Xenomorph, Queen Xenomorph. I'm like, damn. That shit would have been dope, man.
I wonder what happened to the Alien vs. Predator movies.
They need to reboot that shit. Because they didn't do the story right, in my opinion. They set it on Earth.
Story?
In the comics and in the video games, it's set in the future.
Aliens? Is that?
I think in the movie they said that, but in the games and comics, I don't think that's the plot. It's just basically Marines versus Predators and aliens, But it's set in the future. It's not like the new, the remakes were like set on Earth and shit, in present time and shit. So I don't know. I think they could have done a whole lot better.
Did you watch the one with Adrian Brody? He's like this.
Oh, Predators 2010.
Yeah,
I like that one.
My favorite scene is where the samurai fights the Predator.
Oh yeah.
That's a really cool scene. I like the way they did it.
Well.
Yeah, it was, and it's done like in the grass area.
Yeah.
And the grass is blowing with the wind. And they got the music in the background.
It's like a Japanese flick.
Yeah, exactly. Kind of like Kill Bill.
Yeah.
When she fights, what's her name?
I forgot the dude who died, the actor.
No, when Kiddo fights
Bill.
No, the samurai scene. It's in the Japanese garden.
I hadn't seen it in a while, bro.
Well, it'll be back. It'll come back.
I don't remember.
But yeah, it's similar to that. That's my favorite scene though.
Oh, okay.
Damn, what a shame. We're not gonna get to see this one.
Shame. But I hope they do an AVP reboot, man. I think Disney should do that shit because Disney owns these people now. These characters, yeah.
I didn't know that.
So now the Queen is a Disney Queen. The Queen alien shit. But
they should do her backstory.
I don't know if Disney has plans for these. It seems like they don't even give a fuck about aliens or.
Well, I think they're milking it. They're milking Marvel right now. So
yeah, they are. Star Wars.
I think that's probably in their back pocket in case anything goes south. But I don't see anything going south right now.
They're doing the comics. That's about it.
Yeah, they're doing pretty good with comics.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. Black Widow made like $60 million just off of Disney Plus.
Did it? But I think it underperformed as far as budget, as far as how much it cost.
Oh, did it? Yeah.
Yeah, because Scarlett Johansson is suing Disney. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, because it was something about her. She thought that the movie was going to be released in theaters.
Yeah.
So all that profit was going to go to her pocket. Well, not all of it, but some of it. But that's not what Disney planned. That's not what they did. They released it on Disney Plus. Obviously, I think you have to purchase it because it's not just off the Disney Plus plan.
Nah, yeah, you have to pay a little extra.
$30.
Yeah, I'm not paying that.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah, it is.
That's like half the price of the whole Disney Plus deal for a year. If you sign up, I think it's like $60 for a year, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
It's just $30 more. No, fuck that. I'll just wait.
Are you gonna go on that Star Wars cruise ship Disney has?
They have a Star Wars cruise
There's
ship?
something like that.
Yeah.
You know what it costs?
No.
$6,000.
Get the F out of here.
Yeah, man, I seen that shit on the news. It was $6,000 to go on some kind of Star Wars themed trip thing.
Really?
And I think it's in a boat or something. And everything is, but it's like cosplay almost because everybody's in character.
Okay.
And they expect you to be in character, and they expect you not to leave, which is the creepy part.
Huh.
Yeah, I was like, what? Like, I'm paying $6,000. I can't even leave this shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's really bizarre. I think that's for really, really rich people.
Who just don't know what else to do with their money.
Yeah, $6,000. Just
If I had that kind of money, I'd be like, fuck it. What else am I gonna do with this little
chump change, $6. Yeah.
I'd also go to space too. I read that Virgin Atlantic, they created their own spaceship.
No.
And the owner of Virgin, Bronson, he went up to space like not too long ago, maybe 2 weeks ago.
Like Amazon, Bezos?
Yeah.
Wow.
And all these billionaires, like they're racing to go to space. Well, Bronson did it first. So now I read an article saying that if you have $250, you can get a ticket onto one of the spaceships and go.
Just $250? Oh, I'm about to say I'd go. Nah. Damn.
So if you got $250,000 laying around and you feel like going to outer space, book your ticket now.
I think even one of my video game directors that I admire is doing that. Hideo Kojima, he's the maker of the Metal Gear series director.
I'm sure he's got a lot of shitload of money.
He's crazy, so like he's probably will do it. He's all into like all kind of shit like that. So I wouldn't be surprised because he was definitely tweeting about it and shit. So yeah, I can see him doing that crazy shit.
Damn.
That's wild. I used to, when you're a kid, you always think about, I'm gonna go to space. It's so cool.
Yeah.
You could float, but what you don't know is about gamma radiation, space debris hitting your ass. Like you don't think about all the crazy shit that's in space. There's a lot of space is worse than the deep sea, I guess. You know what I mean?
It changes you physically too.
Yeah, it could change.
You know the
it could
story
alter
about a twin? They went up to space. He was an astronaut, and when he came back, I think it was like I don't know how many inches taller than his brother. But they were before he left. They were obviously exactly the same height and everything. When he came back, he was a little bit taller.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a trip what space can do.
And people talking about going to Mars. That's real hard for me. Shit,
Mars.
Be cooped up in a spaceship and end up in some fucking planet. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't know shit about that planet, bro. Like that's crazy.
I don't think we'll ever live to see that happen though.
Oh yeah, I think it's really. I don't think it'll happen. You know what I mean? And if it does, they'll try, and I think it's just gonna end up in a lot of suicide missions, to say the least. I think because it's so difficult. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To travel space, man. Anything can go wrong. That's the thing about it.
I would have liked to have seen when we actually start a civilization on another planet, which I know it's gonna happen someday. Maybe not in the next 100 years, but maybe in 200 years.
We need new technology. If we were to have some kind of breakthrough technology,
I
think it could happen.
It would be able to happen.
But now with rocket propelled shit,
No.
I don't know. We need to find something new. You know what I mean?
And I'm sure somebody's gonna come up with it. Somebody will find something.
Area 51, dog.
Yeah, it's all there.
Working on that them alien.
There's a new Netflix show, a documentary on Netflix about that stuff. I was watching it, but then I fell asleep. I watched like 20 minutes of it, but it's pretty interesting stuff.
You
and
know
they
the
talk
name
about just alien something.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. You'll find it on Netflix.
Yeah, there's a lot of those on Prime, Amazon Prime too.
Yeah, but it's new though. It's like a new documentary, so it should come up as one of the first ones if you look for it.
That's cool.
But yeah, it was interesting. I was watching the first 20 minutes of it. I just ended up knocking out. But yeah, this talk about Roswell and people are being interviewed. Some guy who lived close to there told his story. He told a story about him waking up his son and showing him an artifact that he found close to the area. It was cool.
Yeah, Roswell. I don't know if that'll ever get declassified.
Seriously, but I believe.
I believe, bro.
I believe, bro. I mean, look at all these videos, man. There's always There's always like a new video every week or every day.
Yeah.
About something in the skies.
That's the real horror.
And have you seen them go into the ocean? Like,
oh yeah, the USOs, I think they're called.
Something like that.
Underwater sea objects or whatever, unidentified underwater or whatever.
They probably have something down there. I mean, the ocean is like the only one of the places that hasn't been explored. I think it's something, I forgot what the percentage is like. I think maybe 5% or something like that.
It's crazy
that the ocean's been explored. That has been explored
because of the water pressure.
Yeah, and the rest.
It's like we just can't build anything that strong, I guess, to go on there. Your boy James Cameron did though.
Oh yeah.
He was down there with his crazy ass. That dude is crazy. He's really crazy, bro. Dude, I'd be scared as fuck. Just the claustrophobia of that, because he's like, it's just him and his little ass, machine going underwater. Anything can go wrong, and you'll just be crushed like a damn soda can, bro. That's just crazy.
It'd be cool if you could actually take that trip, that tour, to go see the Titanic.
Yeah.
Underwater.
If it was safe.
I'd buy that ticket.
If it was safe, I'd be down.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually went to a real submarine. I went with Austin one time to Queen Mary.
Yeah.
And they used to have this submarine out there. It was originally a Russian submarine, and they renamed it here to Scorpion or something. And
it's a gift shop now, isn't it? Is it still there?
Oh, it's still there, but you can't go in it apparently anymore. Yeah, because I guess something about the money issue. They couldn't maintain it. They didn't have enough funding to maintain it.
Oh, I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, so I guess you can't go in anymore. I don't know.
Damn, it sucks.
Yeah.
I did
Queen
see
Mary's
it.
closed too.
Yeah, I did see it. I forgot. Somebody obviously did evaluation of the ship, and they found it unsafe. I don't know how many thousands of dollars. Raccoons?
Yeah,
rent free, huh?
Raccoons get anywhere, man.
Yeah, they do, those little fuckers.
Little fuckers.
I seen a video of a poor raccoon. I don't know how he got into. It was a video taken at a zoo.
Yeah.
But he got into a chimpanzee's territory, and they were just fucking him up. They were dragging him by his tail, swinging him by his tail, and then throwing him. Poor raccoon, bro. He was trying to put up a fight, but he couldn't. He was trying to run away, but they couldn't let him. Everybody was just gathering around, like, what is this thing?
Chimpanzee. So I seen him like a new toy, started twirling his ass around.
Poor little raccoon, bro. I feel bad for him. I hate the little fuckers, but after seeing that video, I'm like, damn. Well, that's what happens.
Yeah. That's just wild.
So yeah, man. So we can conclude our anniversary episode here. We'll get together and come up with some new stuff for you guys.
I was gonna ask you one more thing though.
I'll go for it.
Since you're seeing King fame, did you ever see the movie Maximum Overdrive?
No.
Okay, it was about a semi, I think, that was like haunted, and it was just like they would kill people.
Nah,
like it's a crazy movie, man.
Kind of like Christine, I guess.
Yeah, I think one of them he directed or something, but they're super cheesy, man, from the 80s.
Yeah.
But it's Stephen King shit. I've never seen it, but I've seen all the previews and trailers. It just looks fucking crazy.
What happens in the movie?
I don't know. I haven't seen it. I just know that it's something to do with like possessed cars or trucks and shit.
Okay.
Yeah, trying to like run people over, I guess. I don't know. It looks really crazy. It's bizarre, man. You need to check it out one day, man.
One day when I have absolutely nothing to do, I'll probably do that.
Yeah, just watch
it sounds crazy.
Get high or drunk and just watch it.
Alright.
But yeah, people.
That's our movie recommendation for the week.
Today's show is gonna be a little short. We don't have that many topics to talk about on today's show, but next time we definitely will bring you probably an hour short or something. We're going to prepare a little bit more for the next one.
Stay tuned, guys, and thank you for listening. Really appreciate it.
All right, for sure, people. We out.